mean, Fruitvale's certainly one of them, and that's, you know, one of the, I mean, it's not the reason I want to program it, but it's something I'm very proud of. It's the movie I always wanted to make, and I think, you know, I'm somebody who, like most people, had a bunch of debt after school and kind of got sidetracked into the thing that would pay off the debt.
And you studied cinematography in college?
I studied photography in college, and I ended up going to AFI for cinematography, and part of that was to get away from reality television, which I had started to kind of get.
Yes, I wanted to mention you shot The Hills. Is this true?
It is true.
How far you've come.
And if you think about a diametric opposition, like The Hills to Fruitvale Station, like that was basically, I came out of AFI and I was so crippled by the debt that I ended up back in the thing I was trying to get away from, which was reality. And I was shooting The Hills, which at least I was lighting, and I was
Sure, it's still a job.
It was still a job. But actually, we shot 3 cameras every day, which is, like at the time, this is now a long time ago, like to get used to multicam, right at the time the film industry was starting to embrace, like, as we moved to digital, more and more film productions were shooting to at least 2 cameras. So I had this kind of unique experience of, you know, shooting 2 to 3 cameras every day for the better part of 2 years. And actually, it wasn't The Hills by any means, but when Ryan was looking for a DP for Fruitvale Station, he wanted somebody with a doc background. And I had a doc.
There's a lot of handheld.
A lot of handhelds. I mean, I love handheld, obviously, it's something I gravitate towards, but yeah, so, and it was the movie that he got to see in the theater that helped kind of cement his choice in me was a movie called Sound of My Voice, which he actually shot on DSLRs. I was like tricking the lens open with my hand and locking it really fast, because it was like that new. And like, it was very Frankenstein, the way we were holding it, and the way we were pulling focus, nothing was in focus. But that job came from, that director was all about language, and it was Britt Marling. And he appreciated that I had this reality television background, because we were shooting 2 cameras, and we were shooting, so it all kind of like worked out in the end. But yes, I was sitting on the hills wanting to be making Fruitvale, and somehow I had actually communicated that to at least a comedian at Sundance Labs, and when Ryan was looking for a DP, I basically described like the type of film I wanted to be making, and she was like, you should meet with Rachel Morrison, and then Ryan and I met, and it was like love at first Skype back then, and
Pre-Zoom, right?
Pre-Zoom, by a lot.
I love that you said aloud, this is a